And welcome back, everybody. Our next guest is a local artist and an old friend of the show. She joins us to speak about the recent projects that she's gotten involved with and so much more. So please welcome to the show. Here she is, Olga Correa. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank
now,
you.
First time in the studio?
First time in the studio.
Wow, you know, we always had you on Zoom or one of those other
Yep.
platforms, but
Absolutely.
now you're here
I'm here.
live,
Thank you.
in person, up front
Thank
and
you.
personal.
Thank
It's
you.
a beautiful, and you've been doing some wonderful things artistically.
Yeah.
And we bless you and
Thank
you
you.
for it. You know,
I appreciate
thank you for
it.
your contributions. So, what are you working on now? What kind of events have you been working?
Well, now I am currently have a show with Queen of Heart. She does a show on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And she picks so many artists. So she just had, I think, her 10th anniversary.
Oh.
And so she made it a little different. She's like, you know, Valentine's hearts and cupids, and she goes, let's do a little something different. Let's do rainbows and unicorns and just colorful, happy.
Yeah.
So I thought to myself, oh, that's kind of cool. So I did my pony.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's so colorful and rainbow. So because I'm a graffiti writer, I'll show it to you. It's available. We extended it. It's actually my name.
Yeah. Wow.
OLGA, if you really look at it.
Yeah.
So my little pony as graffiti.
Yeah, look at that. Wow.
So it's amazing artwork. Please go onto her Instagram, Queens of Heart, or you can hashtag got heart.
Yeah.
And we extended all of the paintings and whatever didn't sell until the end of this month. So that's available.
It's available.
Right.
And I know before we leave, you're going to give us all your information where we
Absolutely.
can go and see all of that. Now, what's the status with the Boone Avenue walls fundraiser?
Oh, yes. So this is my piece that I actually painted last year. So what happened was they took photographs of everyone's pieces, and you can actually purchase a print. And it's fundraising because I don't think a lot of people realize when you do the wall, you have to clean the streets.
So like this. Yeah.
You have to clean the streets. So you have to get the weed out of the grass, the garbage, or, you know, buy garbage bags. People don't understand.
There it is right there. Look at that.
Yeah,
Olga Correa art.
You have to actually paint the wall one solid color. It takes material. It takes money. So, you know, you have to prep. But so this is that. And so I was invited to paint this year. So I'm excited.
All right.
In the middle of August. I usually don't know what I want to paint until I get there. They give you the freedom to paint whatever you want.
Oh, so when you get there, then the ideas start to pop.
For me, some people will sketch and have something prepped. For me, I kind of look who's next to me.
You got to feel the environment.
And the colors, and it'll come to me, and I would just wing it. So this actually happens to be, it was my birthday. I'm a Leo. And Carlos Mears, a famous graffiti writer, his son passed away. Oh. So it kind of all fell into place. I was kind of just going with the flow. So his son's name is Leo. Yeah. So he has a hashtag, you can't spell love without Leo.
Oh, okay. Now how did you get the 139 in there?
He used to, because he was mayor 139. He lived in the Bronx 139. Ah, very famous person, Carlos Mears.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's so that's where the 130. So he has a photo of his son learning how to do graffiti as a child, and he has his father's T-shirt. So I just kind of put that together.
Beautiful, beautiful. And
I sent it to him, you know, and he's such a sweetheart because I had someone pass in my family, and he you know, sent my condolences, and I'm thinking this man just lost his only son, but had the time to, you know, reach out to me. Yeah. So. It all fit into place. Yeah,
that's touching. That's beautiful.
So I'm
how
excited
important
for
is
this year.
the Boogie Down Grind Cafe for creatives and artists?
Oh, I love it. The fact that we have a cafe in the Bronx is amazing. I mean, you're right there on Hunts Point. You take the 6 to Hunts Point. You walk right there. I mean, you're off the Bruckner, easy to get to. It has the vibe. You know, they have open mic. They have poetry. You know, we needed that in the South Bronx. We didn't have that. And it's Black owned. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
I mean, it has all the components that you would want about the Bronx and empowering just us in general.
And that's all those elements of hip hop in there too.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, how was it when we celebrated 50 years of hip hop?
It was amazing. I actually got to be featured in Bryant Park, the library.
Oh, shucks.
So I was there with April Walker from, you know, she's infamous with the Tupac, you know, T-shirt. I mean, she had her own line.
Yeah.
I was there with just phenomenal people, like epic folks from that era. It's just so many. I can't even, but you could check it out on my Instagram.
Yeah.
So I was honored to be part of it, and I got to design a train, paint it. So I had the train and the logo of the MTA. Actually had the public library logo instead, and then I had people come and tag on it. It was so much fun.
Did you ever tag a train?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, when I was younger.
Yeah, when you were younger.
Yeah. But
that was the thing to do. You would see your name all across the city.
That's the point. You want it, and it was a small community of people that it was by us, for us. It wasn't for the masses. You know, they just thought it was garbage.
Take a look at this.
So that's Wayne. He's a co-founder, and the funny thing about it, we went to art and design together, and I didn't know that. Yeah, so I'm honored. He just.
There's your train.
There's my train.
Look at that.
Yeah, those are my pieces on the top. I had so much fun. I met so many people. I got people to interact with us, and it was just right. So this is Mickey. She's from Brooklyn. I love her.
Oh, to the left.
Right. She actually does the same concept in Brooklyn, and I also painted there as well. I can't remember. It's not East New York. It's on my website. And then that's Lexi. I've been a fan on her. She's an amazing, famous artist. And she was next to me. So I had these two wonderful women next to me, and I'm like in awe. And then a little bit off the left, there was another woman from Brazil, and we connected, and I'm going to Brazil too.
What about this?
This is Mickey. This is the one on East New York. Oh. So there was a collaboration. So the pattern on the bottom is actually from Megan Olson. She's an amazing artist. So we do collabs together. She does texture. So I let her do her texture, and then I wait until she's done, and I kind of visualize, and I don't cover too much of her piece. And that's where you see the head. Yeah. And she was like, okay, your turn. Did I do too much? No. So I'm a great wingman. So I'm like, finish what you're doing. I love her texture and her style. And then I come in and have my character kind of morph into there. Yeah,
yeah. And how did you guys come up with the messaging? Stop wars and things like that?
It's usually a theme, and they had the theme. And, you know, because of the current situation that's going on, you know, that's the beautiful thing about graffiti writers and artists. You can kind of go with what is current happening and speak your voice. Yeah. So, you know, we
Well, you get around to a lot of different places.
Oh, I do.
How about the Women's Graffiti Festival?
Oh, yeah, for sure. So, Majora Carter, that owns Boogie Down Grind, also owns Bronxlandia. So that used to be an old train station. It's a huge place for parties and entertainment. So yeah, that's Boom Avenue.
Jennings Street. I'm going to be doing a big party.
So I'm right there.
You're right there?
Yeah, that's my wall is right there.
So Junior's father lives around there too, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. So my wall is right up that block. I usually take a photo of the street so I don't forget neither where I painted. But yeah, so Bronxlandia, they did a first anniversary all women's graffiti. You know, Majora is really passionate about giving us a platform because this is male dominant. So usually when I have shows or I go out of town, I'm usually the only woman. And I love it. Those are my brothers. You know, I learn a lot from them. They support me and uplift me. So I have no problem working with all men. But it's nice sometimes to have just women, because we take a different approach to things.
Sure, sure.
You know, so that was awesome too.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
So I'll be over there in July.
Okay.
They have the Jennings Street Block Association, and
Yes,
we
I
have
do.
a bunch of us coming down to be a part of it, and there's
Oh,
going to be food
cool.
and music and everything. So maybe we
Oh,
should
I'll
put
swing by.
Yeah, put a piece of your art out there.
Oh,
let
okay.
people know.
For
yeah,
sure. I would love that. Thank you.
for sure. You have any upcoming events that we should know about?
Yes. I have a show in Brooklyn. It's 1718 Collective. Don't know the location yet, but it's called
1718 Collective.
Collective. That's he's actually the co-founder. You can find him on Instagram. So it's an all-women show since it's February. I mean, February. It's March, Women's Month. So we rule the world. He always does this every year. So I haven't started my piece yet. I'm usually pretty quick. I have to feel what I'm feeling, and I'll have a piece there. I'm also working with New York Public Library. I'm going to do workshop for kids. I usually do it. So I was summoned to, do something for next month. So hopefully I'll do twice a week, a little workshop after work.
And yeah, I see a lot of the females that they have grande labios.
That's me.
That's you.
In my braid.
Yeah.
It's a self-portrait.
You pucker up.
Yeah. Yeah, I can kind of change her up sometimes. Sometimes she looks a little lighter, sometimes she looks a little Asian, depending how I feel.
Yeah. Beautiful. Pucker up.
Pucker up.
So where can we go to find out all this wonderful information?
Olga Correa _art. So Correa, Correa, Olga, Olga, all together, _art.
_art.
Yeah, I always post a flyer, upcoming events that I'm in or promoting for other people. It's wonderful. It's so much fun. You guys got to come out.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
we'll
for
check
sure.
it out. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Finally, in person. Here we go. Here we go.
I
High
know.
five. I can go like this.
Yes.
Thank you, Olga.
Thank you. I appreciate
Thanks
you.
for stopping by.
Thank
And,
you.
How do you say my house is your house?
Mi casa es tu casa.
Sí.
Ya tú sabes.
107.5 WBLS. Sofrito.
Thank you.
I'll see you. Thanks. Stop by again.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.